Welcome everyone, my name is Lizanne and I'm going to be guiding you through this gentle flow. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Alright, let's come down to child's pose to start. So big toe mounds touch, knees are nice and wide. Let the body rest heavy on the earth. Start to connect through that in and out ujjayi breath. Let the mind clear and just feel the body. Your next breath in, walk your hands over to the right. So you're going to feel a nice big stretch from the left fingertips all the way down to the left hip. Deep breath in and let it go. Walk through center and just take a few breaths here. Notice the difference from right to left. And then take a deep breath in and we'll walk our hands over to the left. Feeling a nice big stretch from the right fingertips all the way to the right hip. And then nice and gently bring the hands back through center. Breathe here. And then prepare to draw yourself up to table. So press the palms into the earth. Your next breath in, press the hands down. And we'll pull forward, table pose. Let's do a few cat-cows here. So inhale, belly drops, heart pulls through. Exhale, tuck the tail, gaze goes to the knees. Inhale, untuck the toes, heart lifts. Exhale, tuck the toes, belly pulls back to spine, stretch up through the back. Let's do that just a few more times. And then we'll find a neutral spine here. We'll stretch the right leg back, squeeze that right glute, pull the belly in, reach the left arm forward. And let's hold for 3 breaths here. Feel the energy of the fingertips, energy moving out through the heel. Keep the belly pulled back to spine. And then nice and slow, let's lower that left hand down. That right leg's going to stay long, kickstand out the bottom leg, reach the right arm up to the sky, and then overhead. Nice big side body stretch to rinse this out. Inhale as you reach overhead. Feel the ribs. Exhale as you reach to the sky. And then one last time. Hold that stretch. Breathe into the right ribs. And then draw back, table pose. And then we're going to set this up on the other side. So left leg goes long, squeeze the left glute, pull the belly back to spine, and then right arm reaches forward. Thumb up to the sky, strength through the shoulders, strength through the belly. Reach that heel long to the back of the room. Feel the hamstring here. Take one more breath. And then nice and slow, we're going to land that right hand, left foot and inner arch is going to land, kickstand out the bottom leg, and then reach the left hand high to the sky. Inhale over the head, stretch through the ribs. Exhale back up to the sky. Inhale, reach it overhead. Exhale back to the sky. Just a few more times, finding that nice big stretch along the front of the hip, in through the ribs. This time we'll hold, breathe here, and then come back to table pose. Press through the hands, tuck the toes. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, press back, down dog. Let's rock through that a few times. Inhale, knees land, heart pulls through, press it forward just slightly, and then exhale, press back. So as you drop the knees and pull forward, it's almost like you're starting to rock into that chaturanga shape, but not fully, just softening through the elbows and pulling through. And when you rock back to down dog, find length through the hamstrings, but first find it from hands all the way up to the hips. Now reach the right leg up to the sky. Externally rotate that right hip. Keep the hands evenly planted, and then maybe you bend the knee. Find that nice big opening on the front of the body. Press the hands equally down. And then square the hips, straighten the leg, deep breath in. Exhale, bring that front foot forward. Now if you have blocks or books or anything you can use for props here, just grab those now. You can keep the back knee down or keep it lifted. And then we're going to straighten through the front leg, go flat with the back, and then bend into the front knee, open the heart just slightly. And then straighten through the front leg, flat through the back. Inhale, pull forward to that high lunge. And then exhale, straighten that front leg, fold into that pyramid pose. That back heel can land. Toes slightly turn out. And just breathe here. Soften the neck. Feel the foundation, keeping the energy moving up and through the pelvis. And then inhale, draw back forward. Find the blocks, land the back knee. Untuck the back toe. Hands come up to that front thigh. We're going to reach that left hand up to the sky and then let it hold the back of the head and then open up to the right. Nice big stretch from the left knee all the way up, maybe in through the armpit, up to the elbow. Feel it through the ribs. And then hands come back down to the earth. And let's step forward into a forward fold. Your inhale, you're going to find a halfway lift. Nice flat back, and then exhale, melt into the fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale and fold. This time we're going to inhale, halfway lift. Pause here, exhale. And then inhale, we're going to reach all the way up, rise up, stand up. And then exhale, fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, step back, downward facing dog. This time that left leg's going to reach behind you and then externally rotate at the hip. Make sure the hands are evenly planted. And then if it's accessible to you, maybe you bend the knee, lift the knee up to the sky. Keep the hands firmly rooted. Take a nice deep breath in. And then we're going to straighten that leg, square the hips, and slowly step the foot through to the front of the mat. We'll find that high lunge pose again. So find your blocks or props, whatever you have at home. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Always an option to keep that knee on the earth. And then we'll straighten that front leg and exhale. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, straighten and fold. You can land that back heel and then stay here. Folding over that front thigh, soften through the neck. Keeping that left hip shifted and pulled back. And then just breathe here. Your next inhale, pull forward, land the back knee, untuck the toes. And then hands come up to that thigh, right hand reaches, find the nape of the neck, and then lean over to the left. So you're getting a nice big stretch from the right knee all the way up through the right side of the body. One more deep breath in. And then we'll land the hands and step forward, forward, fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, melt down. Let's do that again. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale here. And then inhale, sweep the hands up to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step that right foot through. Land the back heel. And then we'll rise up. So we're going to make the shape of triangle pose. So bring the block with you to the inside of that front foot. Again, you can have blankets or books, or you can even just use the shin. And then inhale, reach forward. Exhale, hand comes down to the block. Inhale, top arm reaches. Exhale, reaches overhead. Inhale, arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, bottom arm reaches up. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, reach it forward. Inhale, top arm reaches up. Exhale, reach overhead. Inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, reach it forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, top arm overhead. Inhale, top arm up to the sky. Exhale, bottom arm reaches. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, overhead. Let's stay here and breathe. Heart is open. Nice big stretch from that left hip all the way up to the left fingertips. And inhale, reach the arm up to the sky and stand back up. Bend into that front knee. Find that warrior two position. And then just breathe here. Feel your feet grounded on the earth. Soften through the shoulders, little tuck of the tail. And then nice and slowly rise up through that front leg. We're going to turn the toes to the long edge of the mat. You can use your block to fold. You can rest the forehead on the block or the hands on the block, but just take a few breaths in a forward fold here. Feel the feet press out through the outer edges of the feet here. Soft the knees. And the next breath in, just move the block off to the side. We'll find that shape on the other side. So this time the left toes turn out, and we'll move in and out of that triangle pose again. So straighten through that front leg. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, reach towards the front of the room. Inhale, up. Exhale, bottom arm reaches. Inhale to stand. Exhale, lean in. Inhale, top arm reaches, find the block. Exhale, overhead. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, bottom arm up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reach. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, overhead. Inhale, up. Reach that bottom arm, and then rise up. Exhale, reach it down. Inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, overhead. And then stay and breathe here. Try to lengthen out through the ribs. Feel that nice stretch in through the hip. Keeping the neck in line with the cervical and thoracic spine. And then reach that top arm up. Reach the bottom. Rise back up. So find that warrior two shape in the legs. Arms are steady and strong, gazes over the fingertips. Feel your foundation. Feet are rooted, little pulling up of the pelvic floor. Soften the breath, soften the gaze. And then we'll straighten through that front leg and we'll find that forward fold again. So lots of options of variation for forward fold. If you want more of a stretch from the hamstring and your head can reach the ground, maybe you shorten the distance that your feet are. If you're comfortable where you are, maybe you reach the arms back underneath of you. But wherever you are, we're looking for that length in through the hamstrings. Much like downward facing dog, we want there not to be any roundness in the low back. So if you need props here, please take them. There isn't much benefit to having your head reach the floor if you're rounding through the back. You want to keep that back nice and straight. And then if the hands are underneath, walk them forward. Inhale, find a halfway lift, and we'll shift the toes to the long edge of the mat, and then step back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, and then let's land the knees, and just find a comfortable seat. So you can sit in saddle here with a block under the knees. We are going to come into hero's pose. So hero's pose might look like a lot of different things to you. If you want to put a bolster behind you or just have the hands pressing on the earth, fingertips face the toes, this can be what your hero's pose looks like. If you want to shift down to the elbows, you can stay here. Or maybe you remove the block or the bolster from under the hips and come all the way down to the earth. Wherever you are, make sure there is integrity. If you're hypermobile, make sure you're not just flopping into this. Sometimes adding extra props actually gives you a deeper pose. So you know your body better than I. You find what works best for you. And then just breathe here. Tune into that cadence of your body, your breath. And then nice and gently, you're going to prop up through the elbows and then to the hands and come back up to seated. And then we're going to find a wide-legged seat. Take any props for under the hip bones that you might need. And then legs go wide. Flex through the feet. Make sure there's no rounding in the low back. If there is, take a block or a bolster. And then left hand's going to find the inside of the thigh. Right hand's going to reach, open the body. And then exhale, fold towards the thigh, reach for the foot. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, twist and reach, lengthening through that right side of the body. Keep the hips rooted down. Inhale to open. Exhale to twist. And then find the foot. Maybe you use a strap or a rope or a house coat wrap. Trying to round through the upper body. We're going to keep that nice flat back and pull the belly button towards the thigh. Bend through the elbows. Slight tuck of the chin. So there's a straight line from your sit bones all the way up the back of the head to the crown of the head, reaching towards the sky. Keep those heels flexing. This is active. Find that nice even inhale and exhale. And then nice and slow, take the strap off. We'll find the other side. So right hand finds the inside of the leg, left hand opens, deep breath in, exhale, twist. Inhale, open it up. Exhale to twist. Inhale, reach it open. Exhale and twist. This time grab for the foot, use the strap or a block, whatever props you have. And then fold the belly button down towards the thigh. Keep both heels reaching. Smooth, steady breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And then take one more deep breath in. And then exhale, lose the strap. And then we're going to come down to lying on our backs here. Make sure a block is handy if you have one, or a pillow. We're just going to set that in between the knees. Bring the knees up to table. Arms are going to go wide. So you can use the pillow or the block here. Squeeze the knees together. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, let the knees shift to the right. Inhale here. Exhale up through center. And just keep alternating side to side here. Use the exhales to move the knees. Keep the belly pulling back to spine. And you don't need to move very far. Just a few inches to get those deep abdominals working here. And then next time you head over to the right, let's stay into the twist. So keep the knees together and let yourself fall over like you're sitting in a chair here. So there's going to be a nice long line from the top of that left hip up to the left rib cage. And then maybe the gaze falls over that left shoulder here. Feel the nice opening through the back body and just breathe. If the left shoulder lifts quite a bit, you can even use a bolster or a pillow under those knees to help you stay in the twist here. And then maybe we start slowing down the breath. Start lingering in the exhale. Let the body be heavy. If the mind is busy, then just notice that and then come back to the breath. Take one more breath here. And then use the exhale to bring the knees back in through center. Rise them up to table. And then we'll let them drop over to the left. Keep the knees squeezing together, arms are wide. Find that nice length from the top of the hip bone up to the right shoulder. Gaze falls over the right shoulder. And again, knowing that each side is very different than the other, decide if you need any extra props here. And then linger in your exhales. Slow down the breath. Let the body be heavy. Can you melt any more? And just tune into your own breath here. Deep breath in. Long breath out. And nice and slow, knees come back through center. Lengthen the heels up to the sky. Let the weight of the thighs melt into the hips. And if it's a little more effort than you desire to stay with the legs lifted, you can take a strap over the feet and just have the weight of the strap gently in the hands with zero effort, no effort in the shoulders. There's always the option to find the wall as well if it's close. And just breathe here. Let the body be heavy, the mind be soft. Let the weight of the legs melt into the hips. Notice the breath is slow and steady. Smooth breath in. Long, steady breath out. Take one more deep breath in. Take the strap off if you have one, and then bend the knees into the belly. You can take any props you need, anything else you need for final Savasana. And then make yourself cozy. Bring your awareness to the soles of your feet. Let the awareness move up through the ankles, the shins, the thighs. Let the legs be heavy. Let that awareness move up through the pelvis, the torso, the shoulders. Let the torso be heavy. Let that awareness move out through the shoulders, to the elbows, to the fingertips. Let the arms be heavy. Let it move through the back of the throat and up through the head. Let the whole body be heavy here. Notice this sense of peace wash over you like a gentle wave, a sense of calm like a gentle wave. Feel that ebb and flow of breath, with a sense of peace, calm, and love. Let it fill every bit of your being. Let it permeate every bit of your soul. You are love. You are peace. You are calm. Now please stay here as long as you like. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.